Time for this week's Someone to Know. And in Reno, there is a 24-year-old company called Wet Lab, Western Environmental Testing Laboratory. And the company analyzes everything from drinking water and soil to hazardous materials for clients in Nevada, California, Idaho, and Wyoming. Our Someone to Know started with the company right out of college and is now part of the leadership team. He recently celebrated 20 years with Wet Lab. Meet Nick Ross. Science is a serious business, and whether or not we all understand the data, all Nevadans benefit from the analytical work being done by Western Environmental Testing Laboratory, known as Wet Lab.
Everything that we do is to protect our most valuable resource, which is water.
Specifically, our drinking water, explains Nick Ross, operations manager at Wet Lab.
Whether it's a construction project that's going across the lake or the Truckee River or any sort of source of water, they're disrupting dirt, they're disrupting things that can cause contamination. So they have to test what they're doing to help mitigate that and make sure that they're in compliance.
Ross has been helping Wet Lab do this vital work for the last 20 years. Nick was the 6th person hired when the company was just getting started.
There are now 48 employees, and we still maintain that family atmosphere. We're a really diverse group, and we're really proud of that.
As operations manager, Ross says he really enjoys working with such a great team.
My thing is to help empower and develop, and so the next thing is to empower, develop, maybe find a successor in terms of like the next generation of Wet Lab.
Outside of the lab, Ross and his wife are raising their own next generation.
My daughter's 12. It's an exciting time and a challenging time, but it's fun to see her grow and develop and celebrate her victories.
Ross has a fair amount of his own challenges and victories, too.
Yeah, like, Tough Mudders, we'll do the Spartan races and things like that.
And he likes to give back.
I do come from a heavy military family, so we like to support the Veterans Guest House and the work that they do here locally in the Truckee Meadows.
As for his career?
I've been here for 20 years. 20 years from now, I will be at that retirement age, so it's not that we're there yet, but it's, looking at the next generation of Wet Lab employees.
It's pretty cool work. If you would like to learn more about Western Environmental Testing Laboratory, Wet Lab, and job opportunities there, check the online version of this story for a link. That's our Someone to Know. Coming up next on 2 News.